Hi Virgos, and welcome to the Mera on the Wall tarot reading for October 2017. Basically, this is just gonna be focused on your inner psyche and how you feel inside. And yes, I know the phrase is from Snow White, but it's not. It doesn't focus more so on the vanity of the quote. It's more got something to do with how you feel inside and your emotions, as opposed to the normal love readings that I do. It's just a little catchy title. So I hope you enjoy Mera on the Wall. Let's get started. Okay. Right off the bat, Virgos, you have the Sun card that came out first, which is brilliant. So for your emotions, this is the Sun card. I feel like your emotions are in joy, success, and achievement, possibly children, new cycles, new beginnings, recognition, and optimism. Focusing on getting ahead in professional matters, definitely, because the clarifying card that came out, you received the King of Athame. Forgive me if you hear me sniffing, I have a cold. So I feel like this is saying that definitely focus on all the hard work and effort it takes and prudence to achieve this blissful kind of college filled with love and contentment. The focus may be on finding new property even, or some sort of need to sign documents, and maybe thinking of starting a new business. Some of you may be waiting for a sponsored vacation. And for those of you who are in love, your emotions may be focused and directed towards an air sign who's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And basically what I love about this deck, every single card has a plant or an herb as well as an animal alley that further adds to the meaning and the push the depth of the card. And in this card you have the eagle here soaring, and the eagle is symbolism of success and achievement. And then you have the sunflowers here growing, which is ideal for healing, joy, and well-being. All right. What is affecting your emotional state, Virgos? You receive the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Pentacles is Earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. All right. Now the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you guys are feeling like you're feeling like what is a fact. You're feeling like your schedule possibly is the issue, because the card that came up next to it as a clarifier, you got the High Priest in this deck, or the Hierophant in the traditional deck. So if these two paired up with this one with the Seven in reverse and the High Priest is upright, I feel like you're feeling depletion, feeling burnt out, or feeling like your hard work is not paying off. Society, community, you may be taking on too much that you can't handle, and feeling like you have to fix and heal everything or everyone. Possibly you have this obligation to conform, because this is about traditions, societies, organizations, groups, hospitals, churches, religion, beliefs, faith, that kind of thing. But I definitely feel like you're spreading yourself too thin with this card in reverse. Some of you may have a speech or have to lay down the law, or a possible presentation that you have to attend to, or an event. You may be wondering if you should dedicate yourself to something that will probably only bring minimal efforts. And yarrow, which is one of my favorite teas, is growing. Yarrow is on the altar here. And yarrow is a symbolism of the God authority and blessing and protection. And the swallow is being basking in the sun there. The swallow is highlighting the God community and security. How I feel like you can actually battle your emotional state this month is you've got the Queen of Wands here upright, And then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So what I feel like this is saying is with this Queen of Wands here, maybe be saying don't be too smothering and eager to get things done and to have everything and to you having to do everything, because you will overwork yourself with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, or feeling like your investments are not being paid off. Work smarter, not harder. Maybe channel your energies. Perhaps go to a healer and spend time with people, maybe with fiery energy, such as a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, because their warmth and creativity may help distract you from your busyness or having to feel like you have to do everything, and they may help distract you from your schedules or your overly structured life. That could be the message here. Hyacinth. These purple flowers here in this vase. This is speaking of kindness and optimism. And then you have the golden oriole up here for enjoyment of life. And then the influence of your family this month. You've got the Two of Pentacles and then the Oak King hanging from an oak tree. So I feel like your family influences maybe setting your finances back a little bit. Virgins. They may have came to you with a proposition to go into business together, and you are pondering on that decision, which could be the possible presence of this guy here just surrendering and just biding his time, not really making any action, just focusing on the subconscious and the what's hidden behind the scenes. Or this can mean money and investments are going on behind the scenes. Need to be patient. And you have patchouli for growth and balancing that is growing near the barn. And then you have the fox for adaptability, cleverness, and determination. Your work ethic, you receive the Six of Chalice in reverse and then the Three of Wands in reverse. So maybe some delays, maybe a rude awakening of some sort, and feeling a bit of melancholy because you feel like the people you're working with are not really pulling their weight. Something that you invested in doesn't pay off, or your pride gets in the way of something. And I love this artwork in this deck as well. A laurel tree for fame, prosperity, and success. And a rat. I know it sounds horrible, but hey, every animal's got symbolism. A rat here for determination and intelligence. Yeah, because them bad boys are determined. Some of your work ethic may have to be stifled because of your children. Maybe with possible pregnancy for some of you, causing you maybe not to work, or your spouse not to work. Okay, or love interests. But this isn't love reading, so moving along. How other people see you, Virgins. You've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this is normally a Virgo card upright, which is always giving, always trying to help people and that sort of thing. But in reverse, for some reason this month, people are maybe viewing this kind of as like conditional giving or conditional love, not unconditional love, or only in something for what's in it for you. You may need to owe others money or could be accused of materialism. Alright? And the meadowsweet for favors of and power and balance grows. And also you have a woodpecker for generosity, cycles, and growth. But this is in reverse, so You know, maybe the meaning's a little bit different. How are we doing? 10 minutes, okay. Virgos, I feel like you should focus your time on selling yourself, your craft, workshops. If you're an artist, sell your workshops, sell your art. And if you're a writer, I feel like people want to hear your story or to buy it. And also, look out for the hidden agendas of people in your surroundings as well, because the moon card can mean creativity or art, but it can also mean look beneath the surface. So especially if you are selling stuff, look at the contract for details that will benefit you and that will set you in the long haul. But also read the fine print, because there may be some hidden motives going on there that is not right. That's not immediately apparent. And also the herbs for this tree, you have chamomile growing amongst the witch here, who's about to do her ritual for the full moon or the new moon, which is calm, intuition, and insight. And then you have a trout, which is sprouting. Instincts, and which highlights instincts and magic. Your hopes, I feel like, first card that came out is the World Tree, but the World Tree came up in reverse. What I love about this card and the depiction is that it shows all the seasons, all the cycles, all the transitions of life, which just brings a complete cycle to a whole, which is completion. But in reverse, for what your hopes are, I feel like you hope to receive pending news about the completion of a possible partnership or deal, which then you got the Two of Chalices here. And then some of you may be hoping that newfound success doesn't bring more problems, like more money, more problems type of thing. I feel like you may be hoping for someone, possibly a love interest, to be finished with a relationship that they was in before, so that they can start a new fresh one with you. Or this can be the opposite, and it could be you that wants something to end so that you can start a new partnership with someone else. And you want to wash your hands and be like, I'm done with you. Coriander grows in this card, which is symbolism of love, fidelity, happiness and home, happiness and peace, as well as security. And the goose is here for comfort, communication, and as well as fidelity. So you want loyalty. That's where your hopes are, is loyalty and dedication. And for the outcome card, or for the man in the mirror, for the month of October 2017, Virgo, you have Page of Pentacles, which is actually brilliant. And which is actually, you can say, is you, because you are the Pentacles, being an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. I feel like you're pregnant with yourself, turning hobbies or skills into profit, business deals, scholarships, leaving the nest, all right? And then you have a corgi dog, or corgi dog, which speaks of guardianship. And then you have vervin, which is hanging from the doors. And that is symbolizing beginnings, consecration, and children. Brilliant. Virgos, let's see what the Native American medicine has for you this month. Spirit, what is the message in this reading for Virgos? What is the message in this reading for Virgos, Spirit? What is the message in this reading for Virgos? What is the message in this reading for Virgos? Raven in reverse. Virgo, what is the message for Virgo? I think Raven means magic. Yeah, but you've received it in reverse. Raven, black as pitch, mystical as the moon, speak to me of magic, I will fly to you soon. On the contrary, Raven reverse is not to be taken lightly. It can mean that the boomerang is coming home. If you have wished harm to another, beware you have asked for this harm to teach you in turn what it feels like. If you have not been wishing evil on another, contrary Raven may be bringing you a warning that you are not equipped to move into another level of consciousness until you have mastered the one you are currently working with. On another level, Raven may be telling you that you have forgotten the magic of life and have settled into a mundane rot. If this what suits you and you do not want to experience the extraordinary magic in your life, ask Raven to fly through your dreams and give you a taste of his own medicine. If you do, you may never be the same again. So, like I was saying, maybe that's for some of you who need to have some spruce joy in life, romance, if you're denying it. Contrary Raven may also portend a time of smoky, confused messages that you cannot see or hear because your intellect is insisting that magic is not real. If you cannot imagine or pretend due to your lack of faith in magic or miracles, healing cannot take place. Raven may be backpacking on the door to your consciousness, but you will not receive unless you be clear the smoke and seek the other realms of imagination and awareness where magic lies. Leos. To write the contrary Raven, you may need to seek a trained shaman to clear the energy field you have created. You may need to block some negative energy sent by another person or cancel the harm you wished on someone else. Keep it clean. This is the message when the magic moves into smoky shadow. Seek healing and a clearing of intention. Then reach for the stars and honor the Mother Earth and all other things living. Fill yourself with magic and believe and being alive. And call Raven to teach you the proper way of using energy. Ground that energy so that manifestation of the magic can occur. Do this in love and simplicity. Raven will tell you this magical truth. Never go beyond that which you have prepared and trained for. Life is good, so use the magic to aid the entire family of Earth. And I also want to say that I feel like this card, sometimes I see this as like channeling energy or Reiki energy or a healer as well. Okay. Let's get one more. What is the message in this reading? Okay, what is the message in this reading? Gee, golly. Too much came out. Sorry. Oh my God, what is wrong? Chop wood. In reverse there. Are you an armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out the chair and make things happen. You actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream becomes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, "Take one step towards the gods and they will take 10 steps towards you." The bottom of the deck, the Fates card. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all, yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. For the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Thank you, Virgins! I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments. Peace.